Hi people. Gold. We all know that gold dropped off a cliff 18 months ago or whenever it was. I said it would. But now I think it has changed course. It's starting to rise and is going to skyrocket. Reason being, the Chinese, the Russians, India to a certain extent, but particularly China and Russia. Now the Indians were the biggest buyer of gold bullion a few years ago, but when they put an import tax on sometime last year or maybe about 18 months ago I think, it stopped a lot of people importing gold to India. It basically went on the black market, so people carried it around in their pockets or whatever, in their suitcases. But that will change because the Yanks are losing control of everything. And what I've been hearing is that we're going back to a gold standard as far as trading between countries concerned, a world gold currency. And that's the reason why gold is going to skyrocket. Now, any countries that haven't got gold, and supposedly America is supposed to have all this gold at Fort Knox, supposed to have thousands of tons of it, but in actual fact they haven't got any. Now, a while ago the Germans asked America to give their gold back, and they said, well, we can't give it all back at once, but it's going to take 7 years for them to get all their gold. Well, apparently just within the recent couple of months they gave them 300 tonne of gold bullion. The rumour around is that when they tested this gold, it was gold-plated tungsten. Now this has happened before on a few occasions, probably quite a few occasions, where tungsten has been gold-plated and passed off as gold bullion. And this has happened to the Germans. The problem with the Yanks is that over the years the gold has been stolen out of Fort Knox and replaced with tungsten bars, gold-plated tungsten bars. Whenever anybody wants to see their gold, they take them to a certain area and show them a vault and say, yeah, that's your gold. Don't let anybody in there to check the serial numbers or anything else. So, you wouldn't know. You just see all the gold, supposed gold bars there and think, oh yeah, that's my gold. Well, that's our country's gold. And they put that down to all rules and regulations. No one's allowed to go in and touch the bars and all this sort of stuff, security. It's the whole story. Everything's secure. So they think. So the countries think. So, any country that hasn't got gold, when this new gold standard comes in, is going to be in the shit. Because that is going to be the only currency, gold-backed securities for trade between different countries. But if you haven't got any gold, what are you going to do? If people won't take your money, how are you going to buy anything? That's why the gold price is going to skyrocket. Because the countries that haven't got any gold know that when China and Russia decide to go on this path, where they'll only trade in gold-backed securities, there's going to be, well, like I said, the people who haven't got any gold are going to have to purchase it. The gold price is going to skyrocket. Thousands and thousands of dollars an ounce. It could be anything. There's not enough gold. I've mentioned this before. All this trading that's been in gold has been paper. You buy a certificate to say that you own X amount of gold. Right? And I've also said, go and try and trade that for gold and you won't get it. They'll pay you in dollars or pounds or whatever it is, because they haven't got the gold, especially in America. That's why the gold price is going to skyrocket. Don't worry about $1,900 an ounce. Think of about $19,000 an ounce. Because like I said, the people that haven't got gold are going to have to purchase it to be able to trade in this gold-backed securities between countries. That's on a worldwide basis, from country to country. Inside your country, you'll use your ordinary money, but it won't be any good anywhere else as far as international trade's concerned. So anybody that wants to purchase some gold, now is the perfect time to start investing. And how quick. Any money that you have in the stock market, I'd be pulling it out and buying gold bars. And one thing we have to be very careful of is that if the countries haven't got any gold, but their citizens have, what do you think the likelihood of confiscation is? Like back in the 1930s or whenever it was, when America called in all the gold off citizens. It was illegal for private citizens to own gold. I did mention in a video last year sometime, someone asked me what's the best thing to do. And I said, pull out of the stock market, get as much money together as you can, try and pay cash for a property, like a small farm where you can become self-sufficient, sell off any gold that you have, because everything regarding money and gold, any purchases that you purchase, is all recorded, particularly gold. You buy gold off a merchant, it's recorded. So the only way to own gold is to buy it on the black market for cash, and nobody knows you've got it, and you can always hang on to it, because when it becomes 19,000 or 20,000 or whatever an ounce, you're going to be pretty well laughing to the bank. People will always trade gold. Doesn't matter who you are. You take it to one of your friends, melt it down and make your own little nuggets of gold. and trade it for whatever you want. People will take it. Gold is like the drug industry. Illegal drugs. There are always buyers and sellers, smugglers, you name it, because there's money in it. Gold, silver, anything else that's tradable is no different. This is where the people who have gold are going to win. Catch you people, have fun.